you guys are a little bit older, so I'm going to talk a little bit differently than I did with the younger ones, because with the younger ones, it was really easy. The secret to not being a bully is to be nice. That's the secret to not being a bully. That's the difference between a bully and somebody that's not a bully. It's simply being nice, being respectful. One of the younger kids said, you know, you're supposed to respect your family, and she's right. You're also supposed to respect who else? Who do you think else we should respect? Who else should we respect? Everybody else, right? Do you have to earn respect? Sometimes, yes. But sometimes, before you get to know somebody, you should respect them just for being a what? A person? Because that's what we all are, right? We're people. Do you have dreams? Things you want to accomplish? If you don't, I suggest you get some. All right? Everybody's got dreams. Everybody. There's not a person in here that doesn't want to accomplish something. And you know something? That's an important thing. But what happens to somebody's dream if you're continually mean to them? What happens to somebody's dream that if you're so mean to them that you hurt them to the point that they can't accomplish their dream anymore? Can that happen by being a bully? How? Give me an example how that might happen if you're a bully.
Because it goes through and through their mind and they won't get rid of it.
So psychologically, right?
Yeah.
Right here. It can really make them feel bad about the way they feel about themselves. You're right. Anybody have Facebook in here? Let me tell you something. Facebook has made it very easy to be a bully. Well, Sheriff, what do you mean about that? How can Facebook make it easy for you to be a bully?
You can type mean stuff over the
You can type mean stuff over the internet. Is it easier to sit and type something mean than say it to somebody's face?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You can sit back at that keyboard, no one around, you don't have to look at them in the face, you don't have to see the hurt that you're causing them. You don't have to see that. So you get to be just as mean as you want. And you know there are people that have had that happen to them that have killed themselves. Anybody in here want to be, would you want to be responsible for somebody getting so down, thinking that their life was just flat over? Would you want to be responsible for that?
No.
Think about what it's like then. Because that really is one of the ultimate aspects of being a bully. Is you can hurt somebody so bad that they get so down on themselves that they go, hey, I'm not worth it anymore. Life's not worth it anymore. That's pretty damaging. Anybody think about bullying in those terms, that it could cost somebody their lives? Have you ever thought about that before? I mean, really thought about that? That's the impact of being a bully. Treating somebody to the point that they don't want to live anymore. Have you guys ever been treated badly to the point that you were like really, really hurt inside? Anybody in here? How did that feel? How did that make you feel? Sad. How about you?
I was upset.
Upset. Bad?
I would have to say mad at myself.
Mad at yourself. Why were you mad at yourself? They're the ones that made you feel bad.
Because you weren't standing up for yourself.
Because you weren't standing up for yourself? Is it important to stand up for yourself? It is. It's really important to stand up for yourself. And how are some of the ways you can stand up for yourself? So I'll get back to you, but I want to hear what you have to say first.
To stand up for yourself is to go tell a teacher.
Go tell a teacher.
Say stop it.
Say stop.
You would probably just try to make them stop, and maybe the next day they might do it, and you tell them stop, and maybe the next day they might stop.
Try to get them to stop. Talk to them. Is there anything wrong with just walking away?
No.
You can just walk away, right? Just walk away. Let it not bother you. What happens if one of your friends is being put down and somebody's being a bully to them? What can you do for your friend?
You can go to the person and tell them to stop.
You can go to the person and tell them to stop.
You can help them out
You can
with their trouble.
help them out with their troubles.
Tell them to leave them alone.
Tell them to leave them alone.
You could come over there and then just say, hey, want to come with me somewhere?
Be their friend, right? Tell them, hey, I care about you. I love you. Right? I know that these people have been down on you, but we care about you. We care about you. What's wrong with our society because it doesn't seem like we care much for each other anymore? Or we're willing to come up and say, hey man, I believe in you. I believe in you. I think you can do things. You're cool. Why don't we do that anymore? Is it easier to be nice or is it easier to be mean? Kind of a hard question, isn't it? I mean, think about that one. Which is easier? Is it easier to go along with the crowd and put everybody down? Or is it harder to say that's not cool and we're not doing that? That's not right. Especially if all your friends are doing it. Let's say your friends, I'll get to your questions in a minute. Let's say your friends decide, we're all buds, and we're going to pick on you. Okay? We're all going to decide to pick on you. Has that ever happened to somebody? Yes. There have been people that have actually got together and said, we're going to pick on that person. And they do. Is it easier to go along with the entire crowd and pick on him? Or is it harder to say, this ain't right. This just is not right. We're not doing this. This is not cool. Which is easier and which one's harder? Especially when you're all your friends. And if you do that, they might pick on you. Right? Which is harder, to stand up for what's right or to go along and be a bully? Which one do you think?
I would say be nice.
Being nice is harder?
No, it's easy.
Easier? That's a good choice.
But being a bully is being
That harder is being mean to people because you can see them cry.
It's harder to be mean to people because you can see them cry. It's good, but what if you're on the computer? You can't see them cry.
They could come back to you and they could be like, I'm mad at you.
They could come up and confront you, right? You have something to say, man? Mm-hmm. Which one's easier, to go along with the crowd or stand up against the crowd?
It's kind of hard stand up with the crowd?
Stand up against them?
Yeah.
It is harder, isn't it? If you stand up against a crowd, what are you showing about yourself? Are you showing that you have courage? Are you showing that you have integrity? Are you showing that you are better than treating somebody wrong? Because I'm going to tell you something. Here's kind of what I told the younger ones. I said, this is a secret. Well, this is just kind of the way it is in life. The way you treat other people is a direct reflection on who you are inside. Have you ever thought about that? The way you treat other people is a direct reflection on who you are inside. So if you're treating everybody mean, what does that say about you inside?
That you're mean.
That you're mean. Or you just don't respect other people. Or you've gone along with the crowd, because that's what the crowd's doing. All my buds are treating everybody mean, so I'm going to treat everybody mean. And what does it say if you're doing it behind a keyboard?
That you're.
It says that inside that you're like shy to say it in front of them.
You have no.
Because you're not looking at them.
You're kind of shy?
You have no courage to say it to their face.
You know, that is excellent. Good points, both of you. You don't have the courage to say it to their face. Because it's kind of hard to sit there and say bad things to somebody's face, right?
Yeah.
How does it make you feel when you see other people cry because of what you've done? Have any of you done that? You've done something and you've made somebody cry. How did that make you feel?
It made me feel bad.
Made you feel bad? Do you know what that means? If you feel bad when you do something bad against somebody, what that says about you is you still have a heart. You still have some soul in you. Because you can still feel what the other person's feeling. Because that's really what it is all about, right? It's the way they're feeling. And you made them feel that way. Now we take it back to what we talked about earlier. You made somebody feel so bad that they decided to kill themselves. How is that really going to make you feel?
It's going to make us feel like really, really sad.
Exactly. So we don't want to get there, right? We don't want to ever get there. Because, again, the way we treat other people says a lot about us. That's who we are. And you know, all of you must be very special people. You must be really very special people. And here's why I say that. Because you have people sitting right out here that spend their time and their efforts to make you happy, to give you a safe place to come. This should be a safe zone, right? Should be a place that you should never feel that you're going to be bullied. It should be a place that you come and feel that you are respected. Are you making that place that dream? Because that's their dream, right? Your dream? Your dream is to make this a safe place. Your dream is to make this a place where no one feels bad. Well, I'll tell you what. You know what my dream is? My dream is that someday I would never have to wear this badge. Or anybody in our society would ever have to wear that badge. Why do you say that, Sheriff? And how could that ever happen? Let me tell you something. If everybody treated everybody else with respect, there'd be no crime. There'd be nothing that went wrong, right? And you wouldn't need me anymore, right? I'd rather not have a job, my friend. Honest. I'd rather not have this job. If it meant that I could get everybody to be nice, if I could get everybody to treat everybody else with respect, and no one was ever going to be hurt again, I'll take that one. Because just as much as they want this to be safe for you, the people that wear this badge, they want everywhere to be safe for you. And now all your parents want the same thing. So how do we get there? How do we get that dream to happen?
Well, maybe like we could start an anti-bullying website.
An anti-bullying website?
I keep telling them that they need to be nice to other people.
By reminding people to be nice to other people?
You could make like a club finding people. Like you could make a club for stop bullying.
A club to stop bullying? What's that?
My stepbrother, he almost hung himself because he didn't get second, so it didn't win and someone else did. He's older than me too.
That's not cool, right?
And I ran to my stepmom and I told her.
That's very good on your half. Very good. Very good.
When people, when they get bullied, they think it's their fault.
When people get bullied, they start thinking it might be their fault. What did I do wrong? Why does everybody not like me? I tell you,
If you get bullied, it makes you feel like that, like if you bully someone, it feels like if you got bullied, that you should be bullied too.
if I get bullied, I should be able to bully other people, huh?
Well, like, tell them
But that's how some people do, right? Oh, somebody bullied me, so I'm going to be bad to somebody else. I'll tell you how we really make that dream happen. We can get websites up, and we can form clubs, and we can do all that stuff. But if you don't believe it here, if you don't change here, if you don't say, I'm going to change, all the clubs in the world aren't going to help us, folks. It starts with each and every one of you saying today that you, not the group, yourself are not going to be a bully anymore. And if you do that, then we have what? A club? And then we have a society inside this building that says, no more. And then if we can get it out on the sidewalk and the neighborhood and then the city, maybe we'll have a chance. But it starts here. It starts with you. Being nice starts with you. Not being a bully starts with you. Not having people hurt themselves or you hurting others starts with you. So, I appreciate you taking the time to be here. I'm going to answer 6 questions. All right, 6.
Well, this doesn't really have to do with bullying.
Go ahead, whatever question.
But have you ever caught some bad criminals ever?
Oh yes, I have. Some very bad criminals. I've caught, yes. Well, they were all sizes and shapes.
Another thing for when we can stop bullying is we can find bullies and put them in bully class.
Bully class.
So then they can start making them be nice and everything.
You mean actually teaching people how to be nice? Would you, let me tell you something. You might, some people are out there kind of smiling and everything else. Here's the sad part, folks. Here's the sad thing. In jail, all right, in jail, we actually teach classes on how to treat people nice. You know? Yeah. So, you're right. You can have classes like that. And we do. All right? So be nice.
Is that a real gun or is it a taser?
Oh, it's real.
It's not just big people bullying small people. It can be small people bullying big people.
Oh, yeah. Bullies come in all shapes and sizes. You know, and I'm going to rephrase this because it didn't work so well with the younger ones. But is it possible that to bully your teachers?
Yes.
It's possible, right? You can try. You can do that, right? It doesn't work very well, but you can do that. When you do that, does it make their lives very nice?
No.
Does it make your lives very nice? No. All right. So think about that. One more.
Some of my brothers and some of my stepbrothers, they had a boy always coming by their house, and they always, since he would always like do bad things and be mean to them, they once got too tired of it that one of them punched him in the face.
Yeah, violence not a way to go, though. All right, I saw your hand and your hand, and then I'm going to be done. You have a question? Hmm? Okay, you can wait. Question.
I bullied my kindergarten teacher.
You bullied your kindergarten teacher? Did you get away with that?
No, and she had to move.
And she had to move. How do you think that made her feel?
Sad.
How did that make you feel?
Sad.
I hope so. All right? Remember, it's about you, man. It's about how you feel inside. What you do reflects on you. All right?